Well, you don't need a watch to know it's time to start drinking. Hello and welcome to Intoxicated Masculinity. If it's Wednesday, we have a cocktail video coming at you. And today we are kicking off June. We're doing gin cocktails in June. We're workshopping how we say that. Today we're going to start off with Southern Teague's book. I'm just here for the drinks. We've used his book before. And this is just kind of a fun little different one that I wanted to kind of mess around with a little bit. It's in his book and it's his cocktail. And I don't know the exact date of the creation of it, but it is fairly recent. And since we don't have a lot of history to discuss, let's start making and drinking it. Okay, we're back and we have some ingredients. So the first thing I'm going to toss in here, this is Dale Degroff's Pimento bitters. Southern Teague asked for this one very specifically, so I'm not going to deviate in that case. We're just going to toss in 2 or maybe 3 dashes of Dale Degroff's Pimento bitters. These I had to go to Amazon to find these. They weren't available at the local liquor store, unfortunately. Okay, we're going to start off with our first of 2 bitters. So this is going to be sort of, it's not like a Negroni, but it's sort of like Negroni kind of adjacent. We're going to toss in 3/4 of an ounce of our Aperol. We're then going to toss in 3/4 of an ounce of our Amaro Montenegro. Now some people might be nervous, we're using 2 Amaros in here. These are both fairly on the mild end of Amaros, which we're going to talk a lot more about Amaros in 2 months. And we're going to toss in 3/4 of an ounce of Amaro Montenegro. And finally, our star of the show is London Dry Gin. Anytime it calls for London Dry Gin, I always use Bombay Sapphire or Bombay Sapphire East. It's just what my taste buds work. We actually did a big gin episode a long time ago that just kind of didn't come out the way I liked, but it definitely confirmed that Bombay Sapphire is my gin of choice. We're going to toss in 1.5 ounces of the London Dry Gin of your choice. Now we're just going to get some ice in our mixing glass and mix this thing up. So we're back, we got some ice in our mixing glass. Just going to give this a real good mix. As always, just kind of put your hand down at the bottom of your mixing glass to feel for the proper temperature that you're looking for. I think that's just about right. So we're going to go ahead and, you don't need to double strain this. This is again my OCD. I pretty much double strain everything just because I hate getting tiny little ice bits in my drink. Then we're going to toss in 1 large ice cube into there. And to finish off, we're going to garnish this with an orange twist. All right, and there you have your waterproof watch cocktail, which is just a name I love because it's so bizarre. Let's give it a try. It's really good. So it's not like your typical, you know, it's got an Amaro in there, so there's some bitterness to it, but I don't think the bitterness takes over or anything. I think it adds character to the drink, so I think I like that about it. It's fairly sunny. It's June. So, or gin, whatever we're gonna say. So this is like a gin. A lot of times in the summer months, I'll do your typical tiki cocktails. This isn't like your typical tiki cocktail. This isn't just all citrus and rum and bright sunniness. There's a little bit of depth to it. This is maybe a little bit more of a spring cocktail than a summer cocktail, although I think it's enjoyed perfectly well in the summer as well. Yeah, I mean, your gin is coming through. It's a little bit muted, but you get your gin. I'm not sure if I'm getting the pimento. I think I'm getting the pimento in there a little bit. It's just a little bit of a spiced cocktail. So like, if you've given somebody a Negroni before and they kind of felt like it was too much bitters and all that, this might be a good compromise to have them try because there's just a little bit less bitters incorporated into it. Yeah, that's lovely. I think actually, I've sort of said this before, and I used the phrase garden party, which I've never been to a garden party. But like, if you are somebody that has garden parties and goes to garden parties, I think this would actually be really good. It's got some herbaceousness from your Amaros, just a little bit spice, but you still get your gin there. It's nice and sunny. Yeah, that's a really good cocktail. Comes together very well. And on that bombshell, I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Have a good drink. Have a good day. Fuck it, close enough, right?